right. So let's just say it was, yeah. Great. I know that you're the sex, not me. It was like, yeah, I'm glad you said that. Well, right. Because I wanted to put him down to be a better boss. Basically, right. And was that example you gave us? Yeah. Are you speaking to?
Does it work from does it still work? Do you feel what you if I go and choose the same thing? Or does it have to be good again?
You know what? Even if you were going to be sarcastic and ironic, I think you should still act as though it was personal in order to leave the just kind of related stuff. Right?
Yeah. So let's just say this.
So let's just say it was yeah. Great. I know that you're the sex, not me. It was like, yeah, I'm glad you said that. Well, right. Because I wanted to put him down to be a better boss. Basically, right. And was that example you gave us? Yeah. Are you speaking to?
Does it work from does it still work? Do you feel what you if I go and choose the same thing? Or does it have to be good again?
You know what? Even if you were going to be sarcastic and ironic, I think you should still act as though it was personal in order to leave the just kind of related stuff. Right?
Yeah. So let's just say this.
So let's just say it was yeah. Great. I know that you're the sex, not me.
Nothing. Okay.
Like, yeah, I'm glad you said that. Well, right. Because I wanted to put him down to be a better boss. Basically.
Hello. How about now? Oh, you got the whispers. Hello. Me muttering to myself as I play with the settings. Hi. Oh boy. Well, as I was saying, hello and welcome to another I Date Xbox stream. I'm Timber, I Date Xbox's social media and community nerd, and on Tuesdays we stream new releases. And this week's new release is the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, brought to us by Crows. And this is an expanded reimagining of the original game from 2013. I'm super excited to try it. I did not get to play the original from back in the day, so this will be my first time with the Stanley Parable. But it looks fantastic, and I've heard nothing but incredible things. So, had to do it. Of course, hello, chat. Hello, K4. Good to see Adobe. Hi, Earl Crush. Hello. Thanks for joining.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Hey, SML.
Stanley
Don't
worked
check
for
any
a company in a
achievements, just
big
play, enjoy
building
the experience.
where he was
I
employee
have
number
seen some of them
427.
already.
Employee
The
number
10-year one is very,
427's
very good
job
and
was
very,
simple.
very funny.
He sat at his desk in
Don't think we'll
room
be getting that
427,
one on
and
any
he pushed
achievement
buttons
streams,
on the
though.
keyboard. Orders came to him
Not-
through
not
a
without
monitor on
cheating.
his desk.
Did
telling
you
him
time
what
travel?
buttons
Yeah.
to push, how long to push them.
Cheated.
and
Yeah, I
in
saw
what order.
Crow's
This is what
tweet
employee
about
427
people
did
time
every
travel.
day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
Wait,
And Stanley was happy.
I'm excited. Cully, hello, welcome.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
Welcome.
Something he would never quite forget.
Apex, hello, good to see
He
you.
had been at his desk for nearly
Kelly,
an
this
hour
game is
when he
awesome.
realized
That
that not
is what I keep
one
hearing.
single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Lady M,
No
hi,
one had
hello,
showed up to
everyone.
give
Oh my
him
goodness.
instructions,
Good to see y'all.
call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete
Is this the beginning of the
isolation.
Matrix?
Something was
That's
very
kind of
clearly
the idea
wrong.
that I got.
Shocked,
It's
frozen
SpongeBob
solid,
Stamp cheaters,
Stanley
those
found
time
himself unable to
travelers.
move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped
the
out of his
narrator.
office.
All right, we are up from our desk. It just everyone had the same cubicle at one point. Yeah. Let's see, what does that say? I hate Mondays. This is cool. This is very cool. All right, well, got some more offices. Can we interact? Can't interact with anything yet. So
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I like this plant. What does that say? Nothing. It's like everything just. Aw. No, number one, Dad. All right, to the meeting room. All right. Oh boy. There is something a little ominous. Let's see, change everyone's passwords. Let's see, Kelly, that's fancy office if it has a machine pencil sharpener, right? I used to love those
When
things.
Stanley
like high
came
school,
to a
so
set
exciting.
of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah, mysterious. Okay, for mysterious is a good word for it.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Oh.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. Get Chris out of the broom closet. Hire somebody to synergize papers. Papers are too synergized. Fire paper guy. Hire somebody to fire the paper synergy guy. Who moved my desk? Please keep targets off top. Oh, interesting. Oh, this is fun. Oh, this is fun. Ooh. Oh, there's so many numbers. My adventure game instincts are kicking in where every number I want to write down. I have a little notebook for today. Like, I'm ready. Hey, Thimmer. What's up? A new content unlocking a little bit later is just fine with me because this is all new content for me. I have not played Stanley Parable at all. Let's see. Ready to write down some numbers. Yeah, this is already super funny. Throwing something in the ideas bin. No more bin / trash can. Firing. Why do they fire so many people? All right. Goodness, I could look at everything. I'm just fascinated. Synergize. Synergize. Broom closet. Oh, we saw a note about the broom closet. Oh, I can't.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I don't really... Hold on, but what's downstairs? I'm just gonna directly contrast the narrator and see what happens. What is this?
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be
Interesting.
fired for that. And in such a competitive economy,
Oh, and the
why
door
had he
closed.
taken
All right,
that
we made our
risk?
bed. We
All
went the
because he
downstairs
believed
route.
everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I
I think
am
we did.
crazy.
I think we did K4.
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence
Yeah,
in
they
a
spelled
single moment
metamorphosis
for
wrong,
no
yeah.
reason at all. None of it made any logical sense.
This in VR would be kind of cool.
And as Stanley
Ooh,
pondered
Cully,
this,
that's a
he began to
great
make
idea.
other strange observations. For example,
Lady M,
why
you played the
couldn't he
original.
see his
Nice,
feet
very
when he
nice.
looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
Yeah.
Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up.
This is
How
cool.
was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
How do you get in the
Why
car
is
there? I
there
can't.
a voice in
I
my
do
head
not.
dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by
See,
Stanley,
Lady M, I
who
got
found
my
it
5-year
particularly
achievement,
strange.
honestly.
I'm dreaming about a voice
Congratulations.
describing me, thinking
Heck
about how
yeah.
it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice
well, I
spoke
have
to
the
all people
patience
in their
to wait
dreams,
for the final
the truth
Chivo.
was
Oh
that, of
boy.
course, this was not a dream.
I mean,
could it
I
be?
guess.
Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing
You
that
know,
if
we'll
he's
see
asleep, he
10
doesn't have to
10
take
years
responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This
can
voice
crouch.
was a
Oh,
part of
good.
himself
Crouch
too.
back.
Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So he
pre-schedule
closed his
the
eyes
stream.
gently, and he
10
invited
years
himself to
on
wake
this
up.
date. See you there.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
Yeah, I saw
I'm
you,
through
Apex.
with
Thanks
this
for the
dream.
heads up. I
wish
appreciate
it
that.
to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
Oh boy.
My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Everything will be fine. Oh boy.
I am okay.
No. All right, so we're back.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
This is so cool.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man.
Hey, the Xbox
obviously
tester.
crazy.
Hello.
This much
Hello.
she knew.
How's it going?
Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind.
Cully, I've seen a few people play
I
the
know
first few
what is
hours
real
and they're all
and what
different.
isn't.
That's super rad.
It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Oh boy. I don't want to know how many million hours that narrator had to record. Yeah, that's a lot to be different in all those playthroughs. Oh, that makes me so excited. Spoilers, we're going to be playing this tomorrow on the Xbox channel as well, so I'll just be probably continuing this playthrough. I'm pretty sure Glenn put in some hours in Stanley Parable already.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided
yeah,
to
the
go
narrator
to the
is
meeting room.
fantastic.
Perhaps he had
I am
simply missed a memo.
enthralled. Ah, nice, Thimber. Very nice. All right, so I guess we can go some different ways. This is wild. And no spoilers, of course, but something interesting happens when you reload the game two different times. Ah, interesting. There's a billion different things. There's a billion different things you can do in this game. Oh, see, this is different. I wanna... Stanley, use your hands. Stanley, I need you to use your hands. Please. What does the mug say? This mug says, I hate Mondays. I've seen an I hate Mondays mug. I don't know what this one says. But we also found a #1 dad mug too. Oh, here's one of the... Oh, here we go. Be my Valentine. Oh, what is that? What is that? Surname, access. Fun. Oh, I bet it says fun. Okay, that's what that says. I want a who farted mug. That's hysterical. No, I cannot get to the other side. Fun. It says fun. It says fun, Cully. Oof. There's just something
When Stanley came
just
to a
about
set of two open doors,
room like
he
this.
entered the
I
door
don't
on
know.
his left.
Oh, we have to pick left or right? Ah, what do you think, Chad? Left or right? Left or right? Oh, they're identical. This is a nightmare. Go right. The first two answers. All right. Right, left. I went left last time. That's true, Cully. Okay, you're right. All right, so let's try right this time.
This was not the correct
That's a good way to
the
do it.
meeting room.
I
and
would just
Stanley
listen to
knew
what the
perfectly
narrator
well.
tells you. I have
Perhaps he
literally
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
been
just
doing
to
the
admire
opposite
it.
of what he's been telling me. Oh, what is that? Oh, excuse me.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Beautifully constructed.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Drinking it all in.
Yes, really, really worth it.
I'm just
being
gonna stay
in the
here.
room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it. At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room
This
bordered
is
on
so
creepy.
good.
and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Rude. All right, the narrator's getting a little personal, to be honest.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
All right. Yeah, I'm excited to check out Rogue Legacy 2. BXL, hello, good to see ya. Hello, hello. Yeah, I'm excited for Rogue Legacy. I don't know how many achievements we're gonna get, but I think we're gonna have a lot of fun getting them, regardless. All right, do I give it another minute? Did we wait long enough? I know how many achievements you'll get, yeah. All right. One, possibly two. Yeah, K4 guessed about that much. Untani, hello. Good to see you over on YouTube. Hello, hello.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing
Yeah, 2
room
achievements. Yeah,
and took the
it's
first
gonna be a
open
tough
door
one.
on his left
But
to
I
get
couldn't
back to business.
not play it. I was excited to play it. All right, so we can go this way, or we can go this way. You know, I'm gonna go straight. We're gonna go this way.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Just ignoring this entirely. Oh, this is fun. Oh, I was called out. Do not lie. If you're lying right now, stop. Stop lying. Fun fact about Konami Code, it was just a thing the dev put in to help them to game levels to see if everything was right, but they left it in. Nice. And that became a feature. Utani, you're getting Series S next week. Congrats. Enjoy. Okay, so we're probably gonna do this, right? We're just gonna...
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him
Yeah,
what to
I
do,
had to.
Stanley
I was
left
just...
from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley.
Good job.
Everyone thinks you
you're
are
fair.
very powerful.
Oh, boy. Oh, that was very good. Oh no, Thimber. Oh, sorry to hear about your phone. If you want, go ahead and send me a Discord message after the stream. I might be able to help you out with that.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
All right, let's see if we can follow. We're gonna follow instructions this time. I'm gonna try to pay really attention.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
All right, we did right last time. So we're gonna go left. Okay, we went to the meeting
Yet
room.
there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his
this
boss's
time we'll actually
office,
go up.
hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Utani, I will be watching the stream. I will not be a part of the stream. Whoa, cool.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
This is the best. 2, 8, 4, 5.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code.
I didn't think we'd be able to figure out that puzzle, but good job,
he
us.
stepped into the
Pat
newly
yourselves on the
opened
back.
passageway.
Oh, what is this? Oh, oh boy, that was that was almost very bad. So what? Is that just like a void? Oh, it's so dark. It's so dark. You broke it. I didn't break it. Oh. Hold on, I had a thing for a second. Come back. Who even listens to the narrator? I was trying to be good. I was trying to listen to the narrator. Okay, I can't. Hello, Crow, a crow from Crows. Crows here. We hope you enjoy the game. Hello, Jude. Hello, thank you. It is an honor to be visited by a crow. I'm not a dev, but an active member of the community. That's awesome. I love that community members are called crows. That is fantastic. So far, I have been having a ball, blatantly not listening to anything the narrator tells me. I missed what he said, so I'm gonna... Okay. Whew. Okay, so legit I thought that was a pit. I was like, I'm just gonna throw myself off this pit. Alright. It was not a pit. I'm... Game's got me jumpy already.
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature
I've already
of his job.
fallen
Why
to
did
my
he feel
demise
this
once.
now, when for years
Albeit
it
on
had never
purpose.
occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Whoa.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh no. Oh. Oh no, what do we do? Yeah, the bot woke up. All right, I did say this run I was going to listen to the narrator. So I'm gonna go forward. I'm gonna go forward. Yeah. All right.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Oh boy. Yeah. Let's see. Hit the
Now the monitors
buttons.
jumped to
Oh
life,
no.
their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a
this is
screen.
cool.
And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I think we're 247. Oh, this is neat. All right, well, tally ho. Did this turn into an episode of 1 vs. 100? Oh no.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
I'm starting to
Had
think
Stanley really
escape
been
might
under
have been
someone's
the better
control
course.
all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it?
And
Was it
for
even
those joining us,
possible?
since we are on our
Had he
half-hour
truly
mark
spent
already.
his entire life
Wow, this is
utterly
flying by.
blind to the world?
Oh boy. Today we are playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, which is a expanded reimagining of the original 2013 game, and recently came out on Xbox, and it's wonderful, and I love it. It's my first experience playing the Stanley Parable,
Controls
and it's
labeled
been
with
nothing but a
emotions.
delight.
Happy or sad or content, walking,
I'm having a great
eating,
time.
working, all of it monitored and commanded.
It
from
isn't
this
a game;
very
it's more
place.
like an
And
interactive
as the
movie.
cold
Yeah,
reality
it's
of
very
his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again
kind of that
exert its
first-person
terrible power
adventure
over
game
another human
style,
life.
where you walk
For
and
he
explore,
would dismantle the controls
and sometimes
once
you touch
and
things,
for all.
and things happen. The detail, I gotta say, the detail is pretty incredible. I feel like I could just spend hours just looking just at everything. Let's see. Oh, what's this? What is this? Can I hit this? I cannot hit this. It's not a game, it's an experience. That's a great way to put it, Thimber. To get that Tuesday achievement, hey, yeah, I've heard about the Tuesday achievement. There is some tricks to get those, for sure.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Oh boy, what do I do? Which button do I push? What does that say over there? Yeah, I need to know. I can't quite make it out, but... Alright. Shut it down! Yeah, Bars, shut it down!
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Oh boy.
Was it over?
I feel like I'm in a fever dream, which I imagine is the point. But
Yes.
truly.
He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command.
The added-on content is
Freedom
great too.
was
That's
mere
awesome.
moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened,
To the Joppa.
Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
That's how
For
I
it
feel.
was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where
Would you
to go,
kindly hit the
what
off
to do,
button?
or
Oh no.
whatever life he lives.
Oh no, don't do
it
this
will
to me,
be
No Pulse.
his.
On a
And
Tuesday.
that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the
Would you
only thing worth
kindly?
knowing.
Some of
Stanley
my favorite
stepped
games.
through the open door.
Is this one of the endings? I don't know. This is beautiful though. I'm about to retire to the town the lake is from.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility
Escape
of the
the
new
cube.
path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
As in Bioshock, yeah,
Stanley
Utini.
Was happy.
Yeah, we did it. We followed everyone. Followed the narrator's instructions. Beat the game. Hey, we beat the game. All right, everyone, thanks for joining. We'll see. Just kidding. I know there's a lot to do, so we're gonna see. Oh, I love that there's an achievement for getting your first achievement. How fun. Excellent. All right, cool. So now let's go back to
All of
ignoring
his coworkers were
everything
gone.
the
What did it
narrator
mean?
has
Stanley
told us.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I really like the progression of like exploring and taking a look at
When
everything
Stanley came
and
to a set of two open
and
doors. This was not the correct way to the
checking it
meeting
out.
room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the
and then
employee
as you
lounge
start getting
first,
these
just to
endings,
admire it.
you move much quicker.
Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get
I'm
back to
I'm
business,
just going for it.
Stanley
All right, so
took
we
the
went
first open door on
straight
his
last
left.
time, but then I threw myself off the thing. So let's see where this path will take us.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't
Yeah, there
5
we go.
years
This
ago.
is. Oh, is that the only way? Can I not actually?
Look,
Oh no, I
Stanley,
can't.
I
It
think
doesn't
perhaps
work.
we've
Okay.
gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy.
Into
really, I'm
achievement
not.
stream.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the
Wow,
story
Cully, there
has
are
been about
31
nothing but
main
you
endings.
all
That
this time.
is
There's
wild.
someone you've been
That's
neglecting,
so
Stanley.
cool.
Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
Narrator is
I'm
so
not asking
mad.
for me, I'm asking for her.
Not. I mean, do what I want.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Yeah, we will not be playing Bioshock here, though it is one of my favorite games. It is not indie, but yeah. All right. What was that? All right. Oh, it's so dark.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
This is my favorite.
No, it's definitely here, clear as
Like,
day.
I am-
Stanley picks up the
I should not
phone.
be allowed
He's taken
to
his
play video
apartment where he
games.
finds his
This is
wife,
perfect.
and the
This
two
is the
pledge
greatest
themselves to one another.
experience.
Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored
I've heard this speech before by many a DM
for real-world
and many a
decision-making.
friend.
Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Oh no.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack." Excellent.
Oh, wow.
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process.
2 + 4
Most medical
bitch.
professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less?
I try.
And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should
This is the
subside.
greatest thing that's ever
At
happened.
this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
All right, got an infield exercise.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed
I
that
love
this
that.
room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making,
Scarlet
we're
Scarab,
going to revisit
we
a
are
choice
playing
you
the
made
Stanley
just a few minutes
Parable.
ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been.
I
This
broke
way,
the
please.
narrator's brain by unplugging a phone, so I got a lecture on choices. Because I've not been playing the game how this game wants me to play it. Oh, what is that? What is all that? Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy, we broke the room. How did those vehicles get in the room with nothing bigger in that door? Because we broke it. We broke the narrator's logic.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
Yeah, I love that I have
Imagine the main
safety.
character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
I have not found any dogs in game yet. We're only about 41 minutes in, so we're still exploring, but I'm gonna keep an eye out. I did pulse. The first thing, this is the second time we've been back in the room, because last time I did not make it to the other side of that room.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would.
Okay.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Okay.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
All right.
When Stanley came to a set of
Here we
2
go.
open doors, he entered the door on his
Here we
left.
go.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
What happens if I just stand here? I have to know. We have to break this world. We're gonna break this world. How cool is that? That's very cool. Hey, Bart Simpson Studios, hello. This is so cool. So can I keep going through here, or I wonder if I had just broken... If I stand here, what'll happen? Sometimes if you just stand there, things will happen. If you like this, I think you'll also like Will You Snail, where it has some similarities with the narrator, but not as sentient of an AI. Oh, yeah. I would check that out. All right. So I guess we're going through the right door because nothing is happening. Or the left door, rather. All right.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work.
Oh,
Why?
no, he's so
For what?
mad.
What did you get out of that?
I got a lot out
What
of
did
it.
you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage?
Oh, no, I'm getting
it's
yelled at
worthless
again.
now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that
No, that's the
knowledge.
right
I'll
door,
have to
but the
live with it
left
forever.
door. Yeah, I guess that's true.
Reliving its
right?
impossibility
Yeah, we made him
forever.
mad. We
I
made him
couldn't
so
live that
mad.
way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know.
Oh, boy.
What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Oh, no! Oh, no. Wow. Oh. Oh, I accidentally made this a horror game for everyone. Oh, boy.
I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You.
Oh, no.
Who thought you were so clever. Now look where
If
we
it
are.
dashboards me,
My
that'll
entire
crack
game
me
is
up.
destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was
I
to be
feel like
Stanley?
Crows
He actually knows how to do
definitely
what I tell him to. He understands
have
that if I
had
say to do
players
something,
like this
there's a
that
damn
break the
good reason
game. I
for
feel
it.
personally called
That
out.
thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world
by
outside
this.
of you? You're a child.
Oh, mean.
story.
He's getting yelled at.
If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make
Oh, boy.
is behave exactly as
Yeah,
Stanley
it
would.
changed from
That
Edith
means choosing
Finch to
responsibly
PT
and always
Utani.
putting
That
the
is
story
an
first.
app.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Oh, they
he
also
entered the door on his
did a
left.
VR game. That sounds awesome. Okay. I mean, right? Like...
No! Why did you do
Okay,
that?
I think it just loops.
Quickly,
Okay.
hurry.
That's Oh.
Behave exactly as Stanley would.
Okay.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Okay, so I think we would just
quite sure
loop
you'll be
that,
up to
so
the
I am
task.
gonna
Just
take
follow
the
my
left.
lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Crows
Feeling
needs to
a wave
add
of
an update that
disbelief,
pops an
Stanley decided
achievement.
to
I'm
go
a
up to
cheater
his
for
boss's
0
office,
gamer
hoping he
score.
might find an answer there.
That'd be super funny.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs
he-
to his boss's office.
The narrator blocked the downstairs. The narrator is sick of my crap.
Stepping inside his manager's
it's
office,
different
Stanley
now.
was
Oh,
once again
cool.
stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's
for this VR
computer
game.
just
I'm
last
gonna
week.
look up the VR game. I mean, I don't have a
115.
VR rig,
Was
but
this the code
it's
to open
exactly the
door?
kind of game I would
it
play, I
still
think.
Work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown.
I am the most expensive
He drew
boss.
a sharp breath
I want that sign.
and then spoke
very,
the code.
very bad. Is that why they have the pickle Rick deleted scene? I saw that on Twitter. It made me laugh so hard.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver.
Accounting. I'm gonna write that
right
down.
there on the wall.
Oops, I missed.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I need my headset for this? Okay, hold on. Let's see if we can't.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's
Oh.
pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to
Oh
do.
no, I'm getting yelled at
asked you
again.
for
I
this
can't do
one
anything
single
right
thing for
in
your
the Stanley
respect.
Parable.
The kind of respect Stanley shows for his
no.
choices. He knows what it means to
Oh,
take
no,
a
it's
story
against China.
seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there.
I
Why
did,
you
I
come
did,
this
and
way?
you threw
Speak.
another fit.
Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You... When Stanley went to a set of two open doors,
I can't
entered the door
believe
on his
we
left.
broke it again. I didn't even mean to that time. I just didn't have my headset plugged in.
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk
Oh,
through the door.
boy.
Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything
Oh, I got
all right?
credits!
Stanley, this is important.
Wow.
The story
Alrighty.
needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You can't
This
be
is
wrong here. We
truly
can work
incredible.
together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please.
You know, I
Choose.
didn't know what to expect with the Stanley Parable. I purposefully didn't really look up anything, didn't look up a lot of guides. And it is so not what I could have ever imagined or expected. And I mean that in the best way. What a cool experience.
Stanley, are you there? Okay.
I'm gonna let it run because that's what this game is about.
Time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
I can't believe how much I've gotten yelled
I'll wait
at.
for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
All right. It's certainly not over yet. No, Thimber, I imagine not.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
Oh, boy. The narrator said, "You're stuck in here with me," and I said, "No, you're stuck in here with me." This poor narrator. Scarlet. Yeah, the narrator's like ended the game like 3 times for poor behavior. What if you tried rebooting the game? Yeah, I will. I want to see how broken I've made this poor narrator.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
All right, we might have run this course though, so I'm gonna try. Yeah.
Yet there was not a single person here
Let's
either.
see.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided
I just
to
want to
go
see if
up
the
to his
stairs.
boss's
Oh, I can go
office.
downstairs now, though.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to
But
his boss's
now
office.
I can once again ignore.
But Stanley just couldn't do
Okay,
it.
I wonder if this will
He
give us
considered
the
the possibility
same
of facing his boss,
loop as the
admitting he had
beginning.
left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was
Okay,
crazy.
I think we probably
And then
are.
something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment.
Yeah, this one
for
we just
no
kind of
reason at
go.
all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he
that
looked
so
down?
much.
Why did doors close
All right.
automatically?
I am going
behind him
to dashboard close this, as you guys have suggested, because I think we are going through a loop. Wait! It's too late. I already did it. Did I miss it? That's all right. I'll go back. I wonder. I feel like there's so much. There's so much that we're just gonna, you know. Often it looks like a loop, but it isn't. That's good to know. And I will remember that. Like I said, I'm gonna be playing this tomorrow, with Glenn tomorrow on the Xbox channel. So we'll see what trouble we can get in tomorrow as well. But I'll keep that in mind. There's doors achievement. That's a fun one. All right. What happens if you just put at 0? Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. With this part, hilarious depends on what you do. Okay. Before I get started, can I just say something? Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you booted up the game. A lot of people don't take that step seriously. They just leave the clock at 12 and call it a day. But you're actually taking the time to set the clock, and I finally the game is being nice to me. That's how I know you care about this experience. You're paying attention. I don't even have a way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. I'll tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see the screen, you just set the clock to your favorite time. Go ahead, pick whatever time you want, even if it's not the correct time. You've earned it. All right, I'll let you get back to the video game now. Crows, I love you. This is great. This is so good. One of them who didn't change the clock the second time. Oh, that's funny. All right, I think I am gonna, since we only have 5 minutes left and we're gonna be playing it tomorrow, I'm gonna leave it here, and we're gonna wrap up. Wow, what a cool experience. Alrighty, everyone, this has been the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Came out last week, and it is a expanded reimagining of the original back in 2013. If you are new to the experience, or if you're playing it again, it has something for everyone. This has been incredible. I'm so excited to continue this playthrough tomorrow. Once again, we'll be playing on the Xbox channel at 10 o'clock Pacific time. Me and Glenn will be there, probably again being berated by the narrator. Thank you everyone who joined us today. Couldn't do this without you. I'll catch you tomorrow morning, and if not, have a great rest of your day, and we'll catch you next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.